Dear students, good morning. Today we'll discuss one of the part of sources of funds, that is credit facilities from commercial banks. This comes under Unit 3 of project planning. Already you have gone through Unit 2, first and second, where we have discussed about the different aspects of a project planning. After you have done the market analysis, you have chosen the technology which you need funds, and there are so many sources from where you can arrange funds for your project. Sources of funds, equity and debt. Yesterday we discussed in our class about two sources which are equity, which is share capital. The second was debt, and I told you that 2:1 ratio is the maximum debt equity ratio, where debt equity ratio DE 1:1, that is a genuine ratio where you should limit yourself, but when you are spending, even you can go up to 2:1. It means you can arrange funds double than your equity. That is possible only if your company is strong and your project has sufficient financial acceptability, right? One of the primary, reliable and permanent source of finance is credit facility provided by commercial banks in India and abroad. Generally, there are few parameters which a banker looks before advancing you any money under loans and advances. Though in nowadays they are trying to tailor-make the facilities as per requirement of the customer in this era of online banking, credit card, debit cards. They are the sources by which you can assess the banking credits sanctioned by the banks. But generally, all the credit facilities being provided by banks can be bifurcated into two broad parameters. That is, one, fund-based credit facilities, and second, non-fund based credit facilities. As the name suggests, fund-based credit facilities are all those facilities where the banker has to arrange funds or provide funds to their customer immediately after sanction. When you submit the project report, banker assess it, then they sanction some credit facilities, then you are supposed to furnish some documents. Immediately after that, banks are required to provide funds as per your requirement. And non-fund based means, as you will be understanding from this, non-fund based credit, it means they have sanctioned you the credit facilities, but funds are not required. Merely a letter can sufficient for your credit needs. Under fund based credit facilities comes term loan facilities, demand loan facilities, then cash credit limits, overdrafts, then packing credit then checks and bills discounting facilities. Generally, these are 6 broad credit facilities which are being provided by the banks. Now we'll discuss one by one. Term loan facilities are all those facilities where the banks sanction you one fixed amount. No doubt you may be required to part some money from your own resources, that is known as margin money, by which you can purchase any fixed assets, and you may keep on, as the name suggests, term. It means you will ask the bank, kindly fix it for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, depending on your funds generating capacity and the bankers availability under the plan. It means you have got sanctioned a loan from the bank, you had contributed in the form of some margin money, the banker will issue a draft to the supplier who is supplying you the fixed assets which you will keep on paying by EMI or monthly installments to the bank, right? Second, demand loan. Demand loan is nothing but the banker provides you credit facility on the basis of some liquidity security which you have. Liquidity security covers bank FDs if you have, then insurance policies, share certificates, government bonds. Like this, you have liquid security, and against them, banker will assess the market value of the security and sanction some demand loan. The difference between demand loan and term loan is here you have to pay EMI. Installments are fixed, you are supposed to pay per month your installment. Here in demand loan, there is no EMI, there is no installment permanent. You may keep on paying whatever you have, credit in your account. And if you don't want to pay, interest will keep on complying, and when the securities are matured, they will credit the amount in the demand loan account and rest will be transferred to you. It works like this. Then, cash credit limits are those limits which a customer requires for his day-to-day operations. Whatever is in the debit side of this your profit and loss account, trading account, like purchase of raw material, payment of wages, then payment of salaries, insurance, installments, and stationery and other items which you are supposed to maintain on your daily basis. You may approach a commercial bank for setting up of a limit. They fix up your limit and you may draw bills as and when required. But only genuine trade transactions are permitted to be debited in this account. And believe me, if you maintain good financial discipline and your accounts are proper, the limits may keep on increasing year by year. They assess every year whatever your balance sheet, what is your sales, and they, on the basis of sale itself, they increase your limits. So it is come as one of the reliable and permanent source of finance in the bank, right? And in overdraft, like this CC limit in your current account, banker may allow you to overdraft your account. Means, let me explain it properly. If you have 1 lakh in your current account, you may be permitted to draw up to 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 50 lakh. As the limit is fixed, it is again like demand loan based on the current or liquid assets available with you. On the basis of that, bank will fix a limit in your current account and you may overdraw the account. You may keep on crediting in cash credit whatever your sales amount is there, whatever you receive from your operation, you are supposed to credit the amount in this account. In overdraft, you may use it for other purposes also. Banker will never check it whether it is a genuine trade transaction or not. It is your baby, it's your limit. You may use it for personal reasons also, but you may keep on crediting the amount as and when you are comfortable. And if you are not in a position to repay in routine, then your security, when it will be matured, then the maturity amount will be credited in your account and rest will be paid back to you. In packing credit, when you are sending your item which you have produced for export purposes, the bankers provide you packing credit so that you may send your goods abroad, and some facilities are also being offered by the government and the commercial banks to encourage exports from the country. This is one of the best facilities which can be availed. Then you may receive checks and bills from your customers. You provide trade credit to them and it can be discounted from the bank. Banker immediately will discount it, credit your account so that you may use it for your further business transactions. And when the check is presented on due date, the amount is credited to bank account and rest to you. Same way, if the amount or bills is drawn for long-term period, it can be discounted. Bank will purchase it, pay it from their own resources, and later when they receive from the customers, the amount will be credited to this account and rest will be transferred to your account. So these, you will agree that all these 6 funds are immediately provided by the bank. When you are running a project, you need funds immediately. You may approach the commercial banks for these fund-based credit facilities. And secondly, bankers also play a pivotal role in managing your business or project nicely. They provide you non-fund-based credit facility. It means on the basis of a letter or authority given by the bank, you may use other resources on the basis of banks. This is in the form of 1. Bank guarantees, 2. Letter of credit facilities. Here you will agree that in these 2 facilities, though the bank is giving you some facility, but funds are not required. Especially in project financing, the authorities which are in this business, they are giving you some orders to execute the project, they need bank guarantee. It means they want to verify that whatever you are claiming, you will definitely complete it within a time. The issuing authority like MCD, government departments, they ask you to furnish a bank guarantee so that they can award you the credit. Under bank guarantee, a bank issue a letter that such and such customer is a reliable customer, and in case of default, there are 2 types of mainly bank guarantee. 1, financial bank guarantees, and 2, performance bank guarantees, and 3rd is also sometimes used, deferred payment guarantees. Under financial bank guarantees, there are some financial obligations on behalf of the company. Some taxes are there, some other things are there. If the customer fails to pay within the regulated time, the company who has been issued bank guarantee on behalf of the customer, they will send a letter to the bank, and without referring to the customer, without listening to him, bank will immediately pay amount to the awarding, to the government authorities or the authorities which have given you the contract. Here the duty is, funds are not immediately required, but in case you default and fail to pay, then the bankers will step into your shoes and pay the amount to the government department. Here, in second part, the performance bank guarantee. Here, the customer is backed by a guarantee from the bank that this customer is a reliable one and he will perform the contract as per the direction or terms and conditions appear in bank guarantee. And in case he fails to perform to the entire satisfaction of the agencies who are awarding the contract, banker will compensate them. Whatever they think that this project is delayed and because of this we had suffered such a loss, banker will immediately, without listening to his customer, no, this, no, nothing. Immediately bank will pay. Bank will not perform the contract, but he will compensate on behalf of the customer and then charge the customer later on. In third, deferred payment guarantee. Here, the customer avails credit facility from the market, but backed by guarantee. Because deferred payment means you are using assets today, you are buying it today, but you will keep on paying later on. By earning from the project, you may keep on paying. Here, the customer definitely will be required that you can furnish a bank guarantee that whatever you say, it will be honored later on, right? So in this case, students, the bankers issue a bank guarantee that such and such customer will pay you on due dates, and in case he fails to pay, we will pay you, and later on the bank will recover from the customer. So these are three forms of paying bank guarantees where funds are not required immediately, but later on, in case the customer defaults, bankers steps into the shoes of the customer and he pays on due dates, and on the basis of bank guarantee, they are in a position to avail facility from the bank. Same way, letter of credit facility, it is a letter issued by a commercial bank in favor of the customer that this customer is our customer and up to this amount we will pay you in case of need. Suppose you want to purchase a machinery from France. He doesn't know you, right? And you also don't know him. You pay him advance money, later on he may supply you the goods or not. There is a chance of default. So it is very important for both of them. Both the bankers of the buyer and bankers of the seller, they part an agreement. One issues on behalf of the purchaser that in case of his default, I will compensate, I will pay you the amount required as per the agreement, and the other banker, they guarantee, they issue documents that such and such machinery have been sent by this mode. So there is a proper procedure. Funds are required later on, and only when the customer is not able to honor the commitment later on, he pays fine. So by charging a little amount, banks provide these facilities. So customers are approaching the commercial banks, and especially in project financing, these facilities, non-funds based, are very important for you to understand that how these can be used for financing the bank. So let us sum up that you may approach the commercial bank who are reliable, more permanent, and easily approachable when you maintain proper financial discipline in your accounts. You may keep on availing funds from bankers in the shape of fund-based and non-fund-based credit facilities. Hope you have understood this concept. In case of any doubt, you may call me at my numbers 901 553 002. This is with you. Hope you will taking the best care in this environment and will be focusing on the studies also. I wish you all the very best. God bless you. Be happy.